Good morning. Are you Jeremiah Branch?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. And Mr. Branch was previously in court, entered pleas of guilty in cause numbers 25 DCCR 1382 and 1385. And I received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the report?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any additions or corrections?
No. I think so.
All right, Mr. Branch, I am going to find that you entered your plea of guilty in each case freely and voluntarily. In cause number 25 DCCR 1382, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 10 years. You're ordered to pay a $500 fine in that case and to follow all of the rules and conditions. And I'm going to go over some specific ones in just a minute. And then in cause number 25 DCCR 1385, also find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but follow the agreement that you made and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 10 years. You will also be ordered to pay a $500 fine in that case and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. A couple of specific things that you're going to be required to do. One is to enter and successfully complete the JCDI program. That's an outpatient intensive program for drug treatment. So it's to be able to give you the tools to stop using whatever drugs you're using, stay clean so that you can be successful in your probation. Also, I know you've already gone and I think have some relationship with Spinal Tap, and you're going to be required to continue all of that. That's part of your probation. Obviously, that's something that you need to make sure you also can be successful, okay? If you do everything you're supposed to and successfully complete these probations, this is an excellent opportunity today because you do not have these felony convictions on your record. And at the end of the probation period, if you're successful, the cases will actually be dismissed and you'll never have convictions on your record. The other side to that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court, you can be found guilty in each case, and you could be sent to prison for anywhere between 2 years and up to 20 years. Do you understand? All right, in each of your cases, I'm handing you the trial court certifications. That shows that these were agreements that I followed, and so you have waived your right to appeal. I will sign dismissals in cause numbers 25 DCCR 1383 and 1384 as part of that plea agreement as well. All right, good luck to you, sir. You can go back with the bailiff.
Right. You just want to reset.
Yeah. That's the one that Tommy wanted to Leonard.
No. Just an order.
See, Ruth Stewart, Mr. Kimler.
Yes, sir. That's the one we have the report from Tom's. Talked to her at the jail, so she's still correct. Oh, yeah. The report's in. She's, I don't think they're gonna be able to rush more in 30 days. Last time she had to go to the experience for a year before we could figure it out. So we'll see if they can do 30 days. I'm not optimistic.
There's no 30-day.
I thought that they kept her for 30 days.
Kept her where?
First one's up at HCPC over at Harris County. That's where she goes. That's what happened last time.
No.
The first one's up to 120 days.
Yeah.
The second one's up to a year.
Yeah, that's, she had to do the second one last time.
All right, and are you Ruth Stewart? This is cause number 25 DCCR 1692. I'm going to take judicial notice of the court's file. It includes an evaluation that was prepared and done by Dr. Hamza regarding competency to stand trial. That report is dated December 16th of 2025. And the finding in that report is that Ms. Stewart is not competent to stand trial. Is there any other evidence with regard to competency?
None for the defense, right?
All right, then based on that report, I am going to find Ms. Stewart not competent to stand trial, order that inpatient treatment is required for competency restoration, order that she be sent to the appropriate facility for a period of not to exceed 120 days from the day she gets there for competency restoration, and then we will await a report from whatever facility that is. All right, you can go back with the bailiff.
Raquel, A month and a half.
Yeah. Good morning. Are you Raul Carino? And Mr. Carino's case is set for trial to begin with jury selection this coming Monday. And what is the announcement?
Your Honor, the state is ready for trial, although there's a witness that I really do need to put on our case and is unavailable for trial. So,
Well, you can't be ready and need a witness too. So either you're ready or not.
we need that witness, Your Honor.
Okay.
It's the lab animal, DNA lab animal.
Okay. And she'll be out all week.
What she told me was she was unavailable to travel and testify this couple of days.
Mr. Matuska?
Your Honor, I spoke about this already with Mr. Nichols, I understand.
Okay.
And whatever scheduling that needs to be done, I can accommodate the court.
Okay. Obviously, since Mr. Carino's in custody, I want to try to get it tried as quickly as possible. I'll reset it off of this trial docket to the next available trial docket. If there's any change, and that's obviously before any change that's going to take place, just let me know and we'll get somebody that can jump in as quickly as possible. Mr. Carino, I'll get your case set as quickly as possible, but I'm going to give the state one reset so that they can try to get that witness, okay? All right, you can go back with the bailiff.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
And what you mentioned yesterday would be an issue. He's got
Oh, he does. Good. Okay, so we'll have to
and
work.
his behavior in the jail, so I can file a motion for increase that.
Okay, good, perfect. Don't have to have an issue. Michael Victoria, Mr. Smith and Mr. Matuska. This is the one you were saying that's so old for some reason, yeah.
I haven't been on it too long, I don't think I got November.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was in federal custody for a long time.
and we just forgot about it, decided not to indict it, or not get him, we just didn't go get him?
Was here, I guess. I mean, it was in the bottom drawer.
All right, so you're Michael Victoria? And Mr. Victoria is charged with murder in each of cause numbers 21-36410 and 21-36411. And what is the announcement?
Your Honor, I plan to file a motion for trial this week on this. There's quite a bit of evidence. I've talked to Mr. Smith. I'm going to provide that to whoever's needed, but first I need to file a motion.
Okay, so Mr. Victoria, Mr. Matuska is going in a different direction, and so he's going to have to file and get off of most of his cases over here. So what I'll do is we will have somebody prepared this week to appoint as soon as he gets that filed, that can get kind of caught up. I know there's a lot of discovery. Mr. Matuska is going to get that to the court. We'll get that to whoever we appoint, and they'll begin preparation real quick and be out to see you within a week or so. Okay, you can go back with the bailiff. Good morning. Good morning, sir. How are you? Would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that you will truthfully and accurately translate from English to Spanish and Spanish to English, so help you God? Thank you. Thank you for being here.
We're still in our restricted corners.
Good morning. Are you Jose Manuel Lopez Pameas?
Yes.
And Mr. Lopez Pameas has 3 cases of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, all set for trial to begin with jury selection next Monday. And what is the announcement?
We're ready, Your Honor.
State's ready.
Has there been any change in negotiations or offers or anything like that?
No, ma'am.
No.
It's all the same.
And that was,
And I believe that the last offer that was rejected was, the state was going to forego.
hold on.
I'm so sorry.
If you'll just tell him I'll give him an opportunity to ask questions if he needs them in just a few minutes. Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay. The last offer that was received from the state was that in exchange for Mr. Lopez Pameas pleading guilty to all three cases, that the enhancement paragraphs of the indictment would be dropped and he would just go forward on the second-degree felony, the first paragraph of each indictment, and go to punishment, go to the court for punishment, which would have been within the 2 to 20 range. However, he rejected that offer. He was advised that he was habitual and that if we proceeded to trial and if he was found guilty on any of the cases, either indictment, that his punishment range would be no less than 25 to 99 to life. And he insists on going forward and rejecting that previous offer.
Okay. And you have visited with him about all of that with an interpreter and feel like he understands the options and consequences of going forward with trial next week.
Multiple times, and Ruben can back me up on that.
Okay. And so you've been the translator with regard to those meetings?
Correct.
Okay. And do you have any reason to believe that Mr. Lopez Pameas does not understand the situation or what Ms. Perazo has informed him about?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you for that. So, Mr. Lopez Pameas,
Sí,
I want to make sure you understand
nada más quería asegurarse
your case will be set number 1 for next week,
que va a ir a la corte de ellos.
and I will not accept plea agreement after today.
Después de eso, no hay ningún de acuerdo.
So if you're found guilty by a jury next
Si lo
week
encuentran culpable
and they find those prior convictions true,
y toman en cuenta su récord,
your minimum punishment would be 25 years
probablemente lo mínimo que le pueden dar son 25 años,
up to 99 years or life.
hasta 99 años o vida.
Do you understand?
¿Sí entiende eso? Yes, I do understand.
And do you want to go forward with trial next week?
Pero si quiere seguir adelante la otra semana. Yes, for sure.
Okay, and Mr. Coleman, what is the state's position with regard to, have you filed a motion to consolidate the 3 cases or no?
I have to check.
You have, I see it.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
And is it your intention to do that since they're all out of the same, I guess, episode?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and you wouldn't have any objection to that?
No, Your Honor.
You don't- Okay, all right then, I will number the
I'm
cases.
sorry, Your Honor, he says he has a question.
Yes, sir.
Supuestamente la corte, a mí no me han movido de la máxima, de la máxima. Esto era un castigo de 72 horas y yo llevo 10 meses.
Supposedly, I've been in custody for months. I thought,
Let him tell me.
okay. I've been in maximum, I guess, he says, holding for months now, and he thought he was gonna be moved by now.
I don't have any say-so over the jail or where they hold you or what classification you're given. I can't tell them where to put you, that's up to the jail.
Ellos dijeron que la corte y la administración dijeron que yo tenía que estar ahí.
The court said I had to stay there.
No, I didn't say, that's not true.
Ok, exacto.
No es verdad.
Okay,
Entonces-
we'll see you next week, okay? You can visit with your attorney about that.
Okay. Ahorita podemos-
We'll get your case trialed next week.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Mr. Radford, you have Nevada Bates.
Yes, ma'am, that's gonna be a trial.
Did you do a rejection?
It's already done.
See, this is Brianna Jones, Mr. Smith. Good morning. Are you Brianna Jones? And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
She will, Your Honor.
Ms. Jones, in cause number 25, DCCR 1909, you're charged with a third-degree felony offense of obstruction or retaliation from November 16th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with?
Yes, ma'am.
I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as Exhibit Number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Rojas?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 5-year deferred probation. There would be a $500 fine, and you would be required to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. Is that your understanding? Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes, ma'am.
State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Jones is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case for sentencing so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you and your case, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. Mr. Smith, what's the state's position with regard to reduction of bond based on the plea?
No, I'm opposed, Judge.
So, Ms. Jones, what I'm going to do, based on the nature of your plea, is reduce your bond to $1,000. I'm going to make that a personal bond, which means you're not going to have to pay any money. You're just going to get released today. But there's some very important things about that, okay? First is that the very first thing you do is go straight to the probation department so they can start that process to do that report for me. If you don't do that and you don't make that appointment and then follow through with it, you run the risk of me not accepting this plea agreement. Things could be much worse. Do you understand? Second is, if you are arrested for anything between now and when you come back for sentencing, obviously things could be much worse. You understand? And then the last thing is that you're not required to pay any money, but if you don't show up for court, then they can go after you for that $1,000. And obviously, if you don't show up, I won't go along with this plea agreement. Okay. All right. We'll see you back at sentencing. You'll get some paperwork today from probation. It'll tell you where to go and everything. So make sure you do that when you get out.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.